if you go too easy on it, you can actually get injured by being half-hearted. So you have to be fairly sensible about it. And it's good to see that smile again.
Yeah, well, he loves this competition, not just because he always plays in it, but he generally always scores in it. There you go.
Yes.
If there's anyone, dare we say it, who might tear around the Amsterdam pitch and take someone out with a high boot, you know it's him.
Do you notice the timing there? Every time they start and finish there, the watch is on. They seem to be very strict to the specific timing.
We will do this for 6 minutes and 12 seconds, exactly because statistical data has shown us that gets the best performance out of a player.
Yeah, well, but the odd thing about that is certain players need slightly more and certain players need slightly less.
Isn't it? There's no way 27 athletes are all the same.
And there's plenty of times before training sessions or after training sessions I thought, do you know what, I need a bit more here. You know, and I've wanted to do a bit more. And near the end of my career, certain managers would get say, no, that's it, that's enough. I actually can remember once, I wasn't feeling quite strong, fit enough, and I loved running. And I was running along the embankment from Chelsea one night after training. And John Owens, who was the manager, drove past at about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, screeched to a halt. He said, "What the hell are you doing out running?" And I said, "I love running." And he was furious with me, but then I think he secretly thought, "Oh, he's dedicated enough. He's out running after training on his own at night."
Did you get picked at the weekend?
I think he only dropped me about once or twice in his entire time there. So
great manager then, John Owens.
I have to say I adored Holly. I certainly adored Holly, and he certainly loves Chelsea. There's no doubt about that. As a person, I really liked him.
Didn't quite work out when he was full on in charge, did it? But when he was a part of it, and of course a legendary player as well. Frank Lampard has passed him during the course of this season. What a ball! Oh, great goal! Yeah, get him in the side tomorrow. Hop.
He's got to be playing. Oh no, we can't. That was a great touch and finish, wasn't it?
It was.
Wow, that's the best thing we've seen in this training session. I think that was absolutely magnificent. That. Do you know what? Another thing we kind of brushed over Frank Lampard a wee bit before earlier, and he was in a press conference and he was talking about it. And there were a couple of little trips, you know, laid on for him. And he was never going to fall for that. But he did talk about the fact you have to enjoy these moments, and maybe the first final you play in, the first major finals, you don't really enjoy it because it flashes by and you're too intense about it. Frank's at a point now, whatever happens to him in the next short while, he will love every minute he's involved tomorrow night. He probably been loving every minute he's involved in tonight, and it's good to see a player who gets on nearing the end of his career, not at the end of his career. I've not retired him like that journalist.
No, quite.
But nearing the end of his career, it's good to see someone who actually can go and actually enjoy that. The other one thing which jumped out to me about that press conference, Chelsea are under no pressure at all. Considering the pressure that Chelsea were on last season, you know, the Champions League final, no expectations for some people because it was in Munich against Bayern, but having lost Champions League final, having lost so many signing finals, and
being sixth, and therefore having to get in the Champions League.
There was so much against Chelsea. There was so much stress and tension on that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? In comparison, nothing. Comfortable, confident, looking forward to it, believing in themselves, all in Chelsea's favour for this one. There are a couple, obviously we've got a few new faces in that, you know, haven't been there before, and they might not feel exactly the same way, but you know, a good heavy core of that team will feel that this is a much different feeling, and it won't be, I don't think it'll be lazy, but it'll certainly be fairly relaxed.
It will be fairly